Adam sent you to bed. I can't remember much about last night. I've been told all kinds today. But listen, I've never even looked at it. I can't be bothered listening to myself when I'm drunk. So I'm still.
Pearl, you owe me a uni for last night. You left me absolutely stranded.
Oh.
Did I wear out?
So, Miss Baguette, with your professional expertise in these situations, what do you think? Because we'll go on what you think. What do you think, darling? Sorry, guys, I'm just clarifying with Miss Baguette. Thank you, Maxine, darling, for the hand heart. Maxine, get up in, darling. Jump in the box, Miss Baguette. Left, I've got an itchy palm. Left payout, right receipt. Oh, fucking hell, I've got bills coming. I think Marie's trying. Oh, okay. Right, guys. So, Miss Baguette has spoken, and I will go with Miss Baguette's word because, you know, Miss Baguette is shit hot on all this stuff, and Miss Baguette does believe that the Alpha Bar 1 is innocent of the crime, and Maria was trying to get the Onion 1 offline. There you go, see. No, because Alpha says no one. No what? No, because Alpha Bar says no, I'm go tired. What do you mean? Left to leave, right to receive. Left to leave, right to, I'm paying bills. No, I'm too tired. Oh, no, I'm too tired. Why would you say no, I'm all right, thank you? Maybe because if we're looking at it in the other, you know, angle, Alpha Bar, Maria said I'll come off live, and Alpha Bar's gone, no, I'm all right, you know, I'm all right. I don't want to come off live. It's on the pinned account. Oh. Third in the popular, thank you guys. Thank you everybody. Merry Christmas to you all guys. Thank you. Thank you, Gail, for the caterpillar that turned into a beautiful butterfly. Thank you, darling. Right, let's get back on with this video. Because otherwise I'm gonna be here 6 hours getting through these videos, and I got a lot to talk about today. Thank you, Story Ray. Get up in.
Yeah, you left me with that Sloopy and Delicious Angie. You left me with them all.
Loopy Laura.
You don't even remember Loopy Laura?
MT! Hello, MT. How did your lamb go? MT, was it lovely? Did Simon's advice work? Hi.
Hi. Mum.
Yeah.
Do you want to come to Lincoln with me today?
I can't go to Lincoln today.
Okay.
I'll message you and tell you. Sorry, guys. Thank you for the invite there, bub. Where did our MT leave a comment? Did he say the lamb was lovely? Sorry, guys. Oh, see? Simon give MT all the advice for the lamb. Yes. Did you have a lovely Christmas, MT? Oh, can you hear my stomach?
What'd she look like?
You had lamb too?
The one that looks like a spaghetti hot dog.
Spaghetti hot dog.
You don't remember Loopy Laura?
Right, so someone's just... we'll get through these videos eventually, guys. So somebody's just asked... Yeah, have them, darling. Do you know I was meant to wrap them up for you?
I wanted to have them yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, Kelly, thank you, my darling. Oh, Kelly, thank you. I love you, Kelly. Thank you so much. Mods, will you give our Kelly a pin, please? Thank you. Yeah, so, do you know these, what's it called? Is it Chocolate Hotel? Chocolate Hotel or something? Do you know there you are, Kelly. Do you know the chocolate things that you stick into the drinks? Oh, there you are, Kelly. Oh, my phone's messed up, guys. I can't see anything. How do I get that off? Oh, sorry, I just had to put a couple. Yeah, chocolate, hotel chocolate, that's it. She's got them things, you know, that you stick into the drinks and they're like hot chocolate. I meant to wrap them up for her and I forgot. Oh dear. Anyway, lamb. So, Simon is the best meat cooker. So for your lamb, if you want a perfect lamb, lamb in the roasting tin with a bit of lard around the edges at the bottom of the roasting tin. Insert the garlic and the onions into the top of the lamb, put over with tin foil and baste throughout the hours of cooking, and then you'll get your perfect lamb. There you go, guys.
I don't remember living it.
For her out as well, Pearl.
Rosemary.
Did I? Oh my
You did,
God.
Anthony?
Sorry, everybody. I have to apologise. It's that little rush winds me up, and then you know where I'm
You
like.
left Loopy on to me, man, and you went to sleep.
Oh, did I? Sorry, me baby.
No, you're me at uni.
Belfast now. Oh, I do know who she is. I never did her. What
Yeah,
the
you did.
fuck?
Minds up, and you can shut up this spooky fuck and all because
I didn't.
Thank you,
Oh my
Sonia.
God.
You did.
Thank you,
You did.
You know I've never had a wrong word with that lass. I don't know why I've done that for. That was bad. Fuck's sake, man.
Yeah, you're me at uni for that.
yeah, lines up, and you can shut the fuck up and all you spooky fuck
Oh my
because I'll level you out after the same night after I've had M's first.
And you know what?
M's
Sam
is
instigating. Naughty
my
wolf.
God. That's embarrassing. I've never had a wrong word with
Thank
that
you.
lass. Oh no, that's not nice. If I said all
And I
that.
cut the rest of it.
Did you?
1 second.
You walked
Guys, I'm going to have a little bit of a tantrum here now. Right here, right now. There's nearly 4,000 people in this room, right? We're on 200k taps. We've been on it. I'm getting a nervous disposition sat here. We should be on at least 400, 500k taps now with nearly 4,000 people in the room. I guess some of you have got hangover. I guess some of your feet are hurting. Not that you need your feet to tap the screen. Your hands may be hurting from wrapping presents, you know, unopening chocolates. But we got a live to do here, guys. We need taps. We need heartbeats. We need comments. I'm not having the laziness today in the live. Described to a T. Well, I don't care, Lauren. I'm not having it today. See, look how fast 3,000 taps in 20 seconds of me moaning. Morning, Tilly, darling. Thank you, everybody.
off and I cut the rest of it.
Thank you,
That's
Mrs.
embarrassing.
I mean, the popular though.
Oh, Mickey. Oh, darling. Thank you, Mickey.
Banging that ain't the word. So I've been tagged in
Thank you,
multiple posts
Mickey.
today.
Thank you, Gummy Bear.
Are you gonna get leveled?
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm so bossy today. I'm really sorry, everybody. Right, so anyway, it looks like Pearl and Ems are going to get in the ring together. Everyone gets invested, and I'm the same. Pearl's got my vote, and Pearl is going to win. Piss off, Ems. Nobody cares. Right, where are we going next? Right, let me get to the drama because I'm going through these videos so slow today. Big up, Mickey. Thank you, my darling, for that. It will happen. It's going to happen, you mark my words. Right, so guys, we're going to go on to Delusive Angie now. We're going to work our way around the videos this way because I really want to get into this drama. So, Delusive Angie has claimed that somebody went round to her house last night, trigger warning, yesterday day, and said, do you know what I mean, Shazzy Lou, and said that a gentleman, well, he wasn't a gentleman if it did happen, that somebody, a male, had gone round to a house, and I'll play the video and then I will have my opinion on this video. And if you know, if you are the creator that I am speaking about, or you want to come in and defend the creator against what I have to say, you are more than welcome. Yes. Thank you, Poppy. Thank you, darling. So let's play Delusive Angie. Right.
If I can explain it properly. It's the last time I'm going to talk about it.
Thank you, everyone.
One sec. Let me just do this. Get these boxes off. Okay, so basically I've got a Ring doorbell, but however my mother put it up there, it's broken because of the last person that came to my house and tried to kick down my door and all that kind of thing. So it's not working, but I'm going to get the doorbell. It's coming tomorrow, first thing in the morning. However, my mum wanted to put it up there still and say, well, in case people decide to come up and they'll see it, you know what I mean? And they'll think it's still working, but it's not. But I'm going to...
Lee! Oh my God, thank you, my darling. Thank you, Lee. Everybody that's gifted me, thank you. Hopefully the mods will give you a pin. If you comment in the chat, the mods will give you a pin, guys. Thank you, Lee. Thank you so much. I've just got to say, guys, I know that, you know, at the minute this is the big thing all over the FYP, but I don't believe anybody turned up to her house and did that to her. I think that basically she's so desperate for people to stop doxing her. I think this is, you know, kind of like a storyline that she's running with to stop people doxing her. Do you know what I mean? And like I say, thank you, Yippee. I don't agree with doxing, guys, and I've got to be honest, I don't agree with it. And I know I've got friends that do it, and you know, and things like that, but I don't agree with it because I do believe, you know, unless you're a wrong gun, that's usually crimes against children, animals and things like that, then, you know, I don't care what happens to you. Do you know? Oh, Lee, thank you, my darling. Oh, getting spoilt by Lee. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. But I don't believe anybody turned up to a house. Let me tell you why. I was watching this morning because had somebody have turned up to Delusive Angie's house and put that mark on her face, she would have been absolutely... she would have popped off big time. She would have been in the worst state. Thank you, Kelly, darling, for the money gun. Big up, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. She would have been the worst state ever. We wouldn't have heard the end of it, and rightly so. If that genuinely had happened, that somebody had turned up to a house and attacked her, but exactly, she would have been hysterical. I don't believe anyone turned up to a house, but I do believe she's, you know, desperate for people to stop doxing her. You know, so it's bullshit. And the thing is, right, and thank you, Lee, my darling. Oh, guys, I get spoiled. Thank you, Lee. And I feel terrible for saying this because I don't want to discredit and call people liars. I don't want to do that, but based on her reaction, I just don't believe it. I don't. But like I say, I do feel that she's desperate for people to stop doxing her, and people should stop doxing everybody. Morning, TJ. I hope you had a lovely Christmas. Thank you, Lee. Yeah, I don't believe she hit herself. I mean, I don't know what's happened there, but had a man have turned up to her house and done that to her, this wouldn't have been the reaction that we get. Look how hysterical she gets when people turn up in general. You're telling me someone's turned up to her house, especially a male, and put a mark on her face like that? Nah. No, sorry, Delusive Angie, I don't believe you, but people shouldn't be doxing you.
I get it early hours in the morning. Right, my doorbell bell. So, what happened tonight, right? I was upstairs and I'd ordered an Uber, so I was waiting for my Uber. So usually I said, who is there, you know, at the door? But I didn't think I was asking who it was. I opened the door and there was a guy outside my door. And I can't remember what happened, to be honest with you. He started saying things and shouting, so I'm a bit hammered, I'm not going to lie. So, I think he'd done something to my face. I can't remember what he'd done now because, you know... Anyway,
No.
so I tried to close my door, which I managed to eventually do, close my door and lock it.
See, if something like that had happened, thank you guys for the love. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Ryan and Mark. If something like that genuinely happened to her, it was just how flippant she was explaining it. He turned up to the door, you'd have emotion because you'd be reliving what had happened. Now, I'm sorry, if someone had come to my door and that had happened to me, I'd be traumatised off that. I'd be, I'd be really upset. I wouldn't be calm. Thank you, everybody, for the love, I mean, I know that everybody's different. TJ, thank you for the treasure box, my darling. Thank you. I love you, TJ. I know that everybody reacts different, but I'm just going on past behaviour of delusive Angie, and when something happens, and I've watched her long enough to know that this reaction isn't normal from her. She was way too calm.
Then I found the police came out, blah, 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 that was that. And that was the second lot of police, by the way. So then obviously I've had caught in the box, saying I'm a liar, and this not happened to my face, even though you can see the witness here. Oh, excuse me.
No.
But obviously we'll say that because he was one of the people that doxed my address. He doxed my address daily.
Thank
I
you.
just want to point out this evening on the doxing of people's addresses and what could happen. So there you go. There's
As
my
the
face
princess,
there. That's
as
the result of people doxing. And anyway, so now the police are going to look into everyone that has doxed my address. Even these, troll accounts, and so maybe, delete your troll account. But they're going to look into it now. Anyone that's got my house address up there and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
They're going to look into it because I got.
So what? Her saying that somebody turned up to her house, I don't believe. I've told you this a couple of times now, but I just think she's desperate for people to stop doxing her. I think because she's such a controversial character on here, as many of us are. I don't like being doxed. I didn't like it when I was doxed either. There's always new people coming on TikTok, and you don't know. It could take that one person who is unhinged to actually turn up to your property and do something. It's scary, guys. Honestly, it's scary. Even though I've been doxed and many people know my address, if I hear it, honestly, it sends shivers up your spine. I can't explain how it makes you feel. Do you know what I mean? It's like when I first got doxed on here, I didn't want to leave my house, not because I was scared of me getting hurt or anything, in case things happen to the house. And that's why I got cameras. That's why I got cameras, guys. And it is scary. And I think it's her way of trying to let people know, and it's wrong because she's lying. I'm not buying it at all. But it's her way of trying to get people to stop. I believe the police told her off for lying about it. That's why the big reaction. Yeah, I'm sorry, but how she reacted to Talia. Exactly, this is what I'm saying. But at the same time, if she is lying, she shouldn't be lying, because if something really does happen, no one's going to believe her. And it's a case of, the ginge that cried wolf in it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so I feel bad that she's continuously getting doxed. And I feel bad for anybody getting doxed because it's horrible. But don't lie that people are turning up to your house and doing these things,
Tonight. That's a result of doxing. And as you know, I don't know if you know this, but a result of doxing itself is not illegal, but obviously it can fall under harassment. And I feel being harassed by many people and they're doxing me. And anyway, doxing itself might not be illegal, but the outcome of it may be illegal, where people are going to get in a lot of trouble for doxing my address now, because I've had some nut turn up at my house. And because I've had that nut that's turned up at my house and done that to me, yeah.
Right, okay, Buffy.
So, yeah. That's bloody blusher, it's not blusher.
It was a real mark, guys. It was a real mark on the face.
It's not blusher, look.
Nah, she took the filter off and you could see it was real. But I don't think it happened because someone come to her house.
So anyway, the police turned up, and I asked them questions, and they said, yeah, people are going to be holding me accountable now for doxing my address, because, like you say, doxing itself is not illegal, but what it is, the outcome of doxing is illegal. So, you know, if something happens to someone by your doxing, and shit.
Who believes the happy face, sad face? No.
Accounts on TikTok. Well, I haven't done that. I'm going to do that. I've put it together, but however, yeah. Yeah, I've got the door ring bell coming tomorrow. Yeah.
Thank you, Pete, and everyone.
Yeah, I am actually mad at someone that done that, but my mum wasn't at home at the time, so I'm not mad as to what I would be, because she wasn't home.
Nah, she'd be furious.
I would be fuming if my mum was home, yeah, absolutely.
Nah, it happened to her, whether Sheila was there or not, she'd be furious. Guys, press on the poll, please, everyone.
Anyway, I'm going to have the rest of this pizza here. That's nice, that is. So I'm just enjoying this pizza.
Morning.
I can't read these comments, what? Yeah, I've taken.
And the thing is, right, guys, the thing is, like I say, I know everybody reacts different to certain situations, but I'm no, I'm no princess, and but if someone turned up to my house and I had a run-in with them like that, I'd be severely shooken up. And like, I'm no princess, Facts. I won't be sat there eating pizza and I won't be so calm. I'd be in an horrendous state.
I've taken that. The ring doorbell, I've explained it. It's obviously broken, but I'm gonna get I've got the ring doorbell coming first thing, hopefully in the morning. Well, it's gonna come tomorrow before the evening. So yeah. But however, when I always said to people I've got a ring doorbell, obviously I'm gonna say that because so many people make threats to come to my house. So, but however, I don't want to say, oh guys, it's not broke.
Popular number one, thank you.
I'm not gonna do that.
Thank you, everyone.
Do you know what I mean?
Thank you, Skid Gifter.
Yeah, we're getting it tomorrow.
Woohoo. That pizza looks
I have
nice,
something
actually.
on my list anyway to do. So, yeah, it's coming tomorrow, guys. It's coming tomorrow. I'll show you when I get it, so you know that I'm getting it. You know what I mean? So I know you know that I've got it. I will show you tomorrow when it comes.
Morning, Michelle.
Did I get the curtain? The curtain's in anything, yeah.
Well,
I can explain it properly.
that is Tell No Lies, guys. Angie says she is drunk and can't remember what happened earlier.
It's about 5'9", 5'10".
Savage Cowboy, thank you, my
Did you
darling.
say to Angie when you opened the door?
Yeah, but I
Thank you.
can't remember because I'm drunk. Because I'm drunk, I can't remember.
Liar, never happened.
Get a ring doorbell.
TikTok drama,
Get a
thank
ring
you.
doorbell.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember because I'm too drunk. He did say something to me. So he started shouting at me. I can't remember even what he said now. Because it's gone so many hours, I can't even fucking remember. It's like a blur, do you know what I'm saying? A blur.
Yeah.
It's probably all the trauma, Ange. Do you know what I mean? It's,
But I can't
All
remember
the
from
trauma.
this as well, you know?
and then you got the police there that's supposed to be protecting you. And then you get more drama and, stress from them.
She had the old door, well, she had the old door bell up the one that.
Justice system is working.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look for I am here, guys. I'm just trying to look for my charger because my phone will die otherwise. I can't find it. So I'm just trying to find out where it is and I can speak to you properly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to die otherwise. I don't know what I've done with it.
Sheila's took it.
Huh?
Sheila's took it.
No, it's in this room somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it's going to die. That's what I'm looking for. Why don't you get up?
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'm going to try and find this with this charger.
I would say ring the crisis team in the morning, but you'd probably get through to Jake.
Yeah, she's trying to change the subject, she is.
Don't want to talk to Jay.
Oh, okay, found it, got it.
Plug it in quick.
Right, I'm charging it in. Right, is that charging? That's it, charged.
Have your neighbours got ring doorbells, Ange? Maybe they've got the attacker on this.
Yeah, no, she's checked. No, it was all.
Never happened.
Oh, God, okay.
A doorbell's not on, apparently,
I
Shy.
haven't asked them actually, Matt.
Well, I've asked them, okay, you need to do that then. Go to your neighbours in the morning.
I was gonna say, what are you talking about? Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah, do that in the morning, first thing in the morning. Get him caught and dealt with.
Thank you, Mama Babe.
Yeah.
Please, yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Had it have happened, the police would have done a door-to-door. They would have gone to the neighbours' houses, asked if they had CCTV, whatever. They would have 100% done investigations because that is really serious. Someone turning up to your house and trying to get into your house and assaulting you. The police would have been all over the street, 100% facts. But again, I do believe she's saying this so people are kind of like, okay, maybe it has happened, maybe it hasn't, but in reality is, if someone is doxing and an attack does happen like this, they're going to get into trouble because doxing isn't illegal. It's people coming up to your house off the back of doxing. That's where you get into trouble for it. So I think this is why she's done it. But it's not nice to lie about things like that, because your community are worrying, your friends are worrying, and like I say, if anything like that happens in the future, genuinely, people aren't going to believe you, and they're going to be like, what the fuck aren't people believing me, yeah, 100%. I don't think it's for attention. I think because she wants people to stop doxing her. I really do. Do you think it's for views, guys? Thank you, Mark. Who thinks it's for views? No, I don't like her either, but I think that she just wants people to stop doxing her, and she's come up with this story. It just needed a few more dragons and unicorns,
Can't be having this happen again.
Yeah.
She was annoyed Gloucester had good views.
What time was it roughly? What's time now? 10.
Oh God, I can't remember, Matt.
About 3 hours ago, I think.
Diana, where was you 3 hours ago?
He's trying to say Anna.
I'm not.
You think it was views? Hello, Alicia.
Right, she's stumbling with her words here, guys.
Shit, it never happened. No. No way, delusive Angie, piss off.
Yeah, I can't go that long.
Liar.
I was a man. You trying to say I sound like a man? Where was you 3 hours ago, man? Makes more sense because you're a man.
No comment.
Oh, I think Matt. How tall are you, Matt?
Yeah, it could be you, Matt.
5'9".
That's 2. So he's a man. He's 5'9".
She did have a mark on her face. She did.
It's white.
Thank you,
Who are
Emma.
you, Matt?
I don't know how we got there, but I don't
It's
believe
fine,
anyone
it's
did
fine.
it. Hello,
That's
Kelly.
three.
Thank you, Emma.
It was definitely Matt.
This is crazy, a bit crazy, isn't it?
You think the cat did it?
Was it slim or built?
Oh, Kelly.
I can't remember.
Thank you, Kelly. Aww. MVP, Kelly,
I can't
darling.
remember anything.
Guys, can you MVP Kelly in the chat, please? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Like I say, we don't know how it happened. Oh, Jane. Guys, look at that cute little thing that popped up. Thank you, Jane, my darling. Thank you. Mods, will you pin Jane, please? Thank you. What is it, like a little, reminds me of the trolls, you know, with the spiky hair? Thank you, Jane.
3 bottles of Prosecco.
I've had nearly had the third bottle of Prosecco, yeah.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah, this is my third bottle.
Is that the last one you've got? Have you got more?
My last one, yeah. And I've got a whole bowl left, so yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, straight from the bottle.
I don't think I need more than that, for fuck's sake. I'll be on the floor.
Or over a chair.
Oh, there's about 5.
Right, that is Tell No Lies. What's this one? Pink Menace joins Angie's box, and Angie says she's trying to beat. Oh, fucking not the Pink Menace. She's doing too much, that woman. She has no marks today, doesn't she? Because it never happened, did it? Let's be honest. And I hate the fact. Thank you, everybody that's gifted me. Thank you. Say hello in the comments, and the mods will give you a pin. All right, guys. Thank you. What was I going to say? What was I saying now? I forgot because you sent me that lovely gift. I forgot what I was saying. Can someone remind me what I just said? Oh, God. Oh, the Pink Menace. Oh, that one. She does too much. She's trying to become main character. I really don't like playing her on this show because to me, she's irrelevant, but she's trying too hard, way too hard to become main character, you know? And the thing is, when people that do FYP shows speak about her, you're taking traffic to a room, you know? But, yeah, how am I going to play it? It is cringe. It's cringe. She said she was taking the piss out of me the other day. Said, you know, I'm like that. Oh, I'm with me. I've always been the same. My mouth and things like that. I do that with my lips, and I'm constantly, you know, like that. I don't pout. It's just something I've always done with my lips, and people take the piss off. And she was sat there the other day mocking how I am with my lips. Now that's coming from somebody who was actually cried like a bitch because people, the blaster. Thank you, my darling. Why, hello. Did you have a lovely Christmas? I've seen that you burnt your, what are they? Pakora. Did you have a lovely night? Thank you, my darling. We're going to get into your videos in a minute, darling. Oh, yes. Comment blaster so people can give you a cheeky follow. Thank you, Nicola. Big up the blaster for that, won't we up? Yeah, that Pink Menace one. Are you hungover? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Christmas Day, you know, darling, I had a hangover, and it was the first Christmas Day in years that I'd had hangover, because I don't usually get really drunk on Christmas Eve because, you know, I have a whole house full, but they were just going down too lovely and I couldn't stop. Before I know it, I drank nearly a litre of vodka. Oh, Simon had to nurse me back to health, bless her. It was horrendous. But I'm glad you had a lovely Christmas and sending you love for the hangover. Loads of water, yes. Hey, has anyone ever tried? Bear with me, guys. These are really good for hangovers. Right, so where are they? Get, guys, if you do like a little drink and you do get a hangover, get some electrolytes. Cockapoo told me about these. So what you do is, see, there's a couple missing. It's like an remember them Alka-Celsius that you put in water and it fizzes. So, electrolytes. So they're brilliant, guys. Absolutely brilliant. They put like all the stuff back in your system, you know? So get these. I think they're about £8. They hydrate, yeah, they give you all the salts and everything back. I mean, do they take away the hangover completely? No, it's not a miracle cure, right? But it helps. So if you can, get some of these, all right? Right, I don't care what Pink Menace has got to say, guys. Let's now get into the Blasters live yesterday. So let me explain what's been going on, all right? Hangover is 90%, it's complete dehydration. Yes, it is. Everybody that's got me to popular number 1 today, thank you so much. I do deserve it, to be fair, because I had a hangover Christmas Day and I was feeling like the Blasters feeling now. Yes. Thank you, Buffy. So anyway, going into the Blaster. So you know the dance one. Oh, thank you, Jackie, for my beautiful flowers. Thank you, Jackie. Get a pin, Jackie. So, you know the dance one that came too? So I had a bit of beef with him last week, right? So, and the Rossi reports, okay? So, news has come to light. Apparently it was on, it's been out on TikTok before, but it's been brought back up now. So, this Rossi one apparently took a screenshot of Sarah Evans, who is known from the Age Rose community. So this Sarah Evans one had a phone conversation with Rossi Reports, and she'd got the out and he screenshot it. Thank you, Kelly, my darling. Thank you, Kelly. He screenshot it, guys, and he sent it to Daz and somebody else. Now, I will have my real opinion on this, whether I find a person okay or not, whether I like a person or don't like a person. I'm going to have my real opinions. Thank you, Deb. Because, that's what I do. It's FYP News, right? So if you don't like what I got to say, unfollow me. Right. Let's get into that. Right, so we'll start with Daz Speaks.
Daz, join the box. You were just here.
I'm in the box.
Right, comments on.
This is Bubblegum FYP comment, darling. Thank you, Dab.
I've got to say, well, let's go one at a time, shall we? Let's talk about this 12-year-old. The only time I can remember a 12-year-old being...
I would just like to say, guys, some of what you may hear during these next videos may be a little bit triggering for some. So if you are affected by any of this, please leave the live and come back when it's more convenient. All right, everybody? So we will just say trigger warning. All right, everyone?
Shared in any of my groups was a missing 12-year-old that was all over the app. Yeah. And I put it in my group so people could share it on Facebook and other platforms. That's the only time I can ever recall a 12-year-old being in any of my groups. So let's put that one to bed straight away. It's nothing silly.
Okay, can I, right. I'll just stop you there for 1 second. It was actually your mod's daughter, 12-year-old. So it wasn't to do with a missing person. So next.
Well, I don't remember that. I don't remember Keely putting it in the chat.
Yeah, obviously you won't.
Remember happening. So, if it did happen, it happened. But I don't remember that happening. The only time I can recall As I say, it was a missing person. So if that's got into one of the groups...
It's mad how people can't remember, innit? Selective memory.
Sometimes there's hundreds of messages in there. So I could have skipped it. I might have seen it, I might not, but I don't recall seeing it. Okay.
Funny that.
No one's requesting the box, no one's getting in, comments aren't being on until Daz has had his say. Sorry, everyone.
Right, so what else do you want to address? Do you want to address Nick last night? Should we address that one?
No, let's not, I mean,
11
that's
hours.
important, but let's
Thank you,
address the one thing that doesn't sit right with me. There was an 18-year-old that clearly got
I know exactly what you're saying.
Let us finish, because you don't like it when people speak over you because it triggers you.
That's right.
So let me finish.
That's right.
An 18-year-old got her assets out, and Rossi thought it was a good idea to share it around to you as a man, as a father, and you thought you could joke about it, and you even wanted more.
So someone in the comments section just said, I thought the Blaster barely drinks. At the end of the day, right, darling, like, no offence to you, okay, but we all go through times in life and we all go through stages in life where we would probably drink a little bit more than what we usually do. One, it's Christmas. Two, you know, she's had a bit on. And three, she's an adult and, you know, she can drink as much as she wants. It's like, I'll go through stages where I don't have a drink for 6 months and then I'll probably have a drink Friday and Saturday. Do you know what I mean? Which is that character for me. You know, I don't get why people are clocking what people are drinking. She's an adult. Same as Delusive Angie, you know, when she has a drink, she's an adult.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello, the Blaster.
Sorry to interrupt you live. Can I just say the last time I had a drink was 3 weeks ago, apart from last night. And last night I did have a bit too much. So
did you have a good time though?
Sorry?
Did you have a good time?
Oh, no, I ended up coming downstairs and I fell asleep in the bath.
How did you get in the bath?
I've got no idea. I'm covered in bruises.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I went head first into my unit. So I think I've shrunk about 2 inches. So I'm never drinking again. So everybody that's saying I'm always looking drunk or something like that, then absolutely not. The last time I had a drink was 3 weeks ago.
But I don't get why people are clocking how much you're drinking. You know, it's not as if you're coming on and, you know, being problematic or anything. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I could do if I drink certain drinks, but no, I didn't. The last time I had a drink was 3 weeks ago. So everybody, please stop. I do not drink all the time. And if I did, it's got fuck all to do with you. Exactly. So thank you very much. And I shall let you get back on with your show. Sorry, everybody.
All right, darling. So what, the Blaster, what are you doing today? You nursing?
No, we were supposed to be having a party at 10 o'clock last night, but most of the lads had problems getting here, so it'll be today.
Are you doing it today?
Yeah, and I'm hungover.
Have you ever had these electrolytes?
I have, yes. I've got some of them in the cupboard, so I'm going to get some of them down my throat.
Yeah, get a couple down your throat.
Yeah, I am. So, but thank you, everybody, and I will let you get back to your live because I've just interrupted
it. All right, my darling. Have a lovely day, and I hope the hangover pisses off.
Me too. It's the lump on the back of my head.
Oh no!
Right, thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye.
Bye, darling. I've been like that, you know, guys. You know, I've got into some states and I've got bruises here, bruises there. You know, where people have to hold you up. Right. Anyway, let's carry on watching this.
Pictures.
Morning, guys.
So, what have you got to say about that?
Well, firstly, I didn't request any pictures from him. Yeah, he sat there and he said, Sarah just rung in drunk. Yeah, he then sent the pictures they were requested. He went, and I just went, oh Jesus Christ, and I deleted it straight away. Yeah.
No, you didn't. I've just heard the voicemail. You turned around and said, I hope you got the screenshots.
that was a joke. I just turned around and said, I hope you got screenshots.
All right, well,
it was a
Get your story right.
It was a flip. I didn't request any screenshots. I am getting my story right. Don't try and twist what I'm saying. I said
I've heard it all.
I made a flippant comment saying I hope you got screenshots. Yeah. I never requested.
Why would you say that about an 18-year-old?
It was just a flippant comment. There was nothing to it.
Thank you, Lisa.
I actually thought he was joking.
But he wasn't joking because you got sent them.
But I didn't know that at the time. I thought he was joking.
No, I don't believe that, Daz.
Then he
Sorry, mate.
Unrequested.
So in this situation, Rossi is to blame. The blame solely lies on Rossi, because Rossi shouldn't have screenshot that woman who, was flashing the baps. So Rossi is to blame for this. So we can't really blame, the pictures on Daz. However, Daz, I don't believe he was joking when you said, did you get a screenshot? Don't believe he was joking, I'm sorry. Yeah. But it's Ross's fault. Ross is the one that is to blame for this, as far as I'm concerned. And if he jumped in my box, I'd tell him the same. Thank you, Lisa, that you shouldn't have done that, Ross. You shouldn't have screenshot that and sent it on. It was wrong to do that. Why? What, Jay? Why is he to blame? Because he took a screenshot of a woman with her baps out and sent the pictures on. But at the same time, you kind of I'm not shaming this Sarah in any way. She shouldn't be doing that without consent from the other person. Do you know what I mean? But Rossi is to blame here, and it lies on Rossi and Rossi only.
I deleted them straight away.
Thank you, Maz.
I had a conversation with him. I said that was out of order. I then haven't spoken to Rossi on a personal level for about 2 years now. Because that must have been about 2 years ago.
He's in the chat.
18 months ago, maybe. I blocked him on everything. I blocked him on WhatsApp. I blocked him on everything. Because he basically disappeared.
Yeah, exactly, Tomato. Exactly that. A bit like when I shared Angie's clapper, 100%. It's a little bit like that. I was in the wrong for doing that. 100%. I shouldn't have done that. And I've held my hands up on here so many times and said that I shouldn't have done it. I've took accountability 1,000,000 times over, but I ain't gonna sit here and, do you know what I mean? I didn't record it. At the end of the day, it's wrong. What I did was wrong. And I've said that 1,000,000 times. But this isn't about me. This is about Rossi and Daz. I've took my accountability. It's about time people, took accountability for what they do and, potentially not come in comment sections and deflect on other people. Okay? I was waiting for that comment.
So
there
Rossi
you
has
go.
been in your lives?
No, Rossi has been in my life, but he's on a different account.
Okay, then, so if you've blocked him, then how can he be in your lives?
I just answered that. He's on a different account.
So if I've blocked someone and I see them coming on a different account under the name Rossi, I know who that person is. And
there you go,
that account straight away as well.
Right, well, what I was saying, Blaster, was I've blocked him on everything like WhatsApp and everything. And he remains blocked to this day. I've had no person.
And I just want to say, at the end of the day, the lady that, hello, darling.
Hi.
Are you going? Bye. Are you coming back later?
I'm gonna get changed and then I'm gonna come back to you.
All right, darling. All right, have a lovely day.
Bye.
Thank you, Lily, my darling. Hello, Lily. I hope you had a lovely Christmas. I just want to say, guys, that at the end of the day, I don't want to, bring the Clapper situation up again, but, that was, had I believed or known that in any way, because it was done publicly, I didn't even think that it would be classed as RP, which is revenge porn. I'm 44. I haven't got to this grand age. Merry Christmas, darling, and wanting to commit crimes. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't have done it. And the thing is, with what Rossi did, it actually could be considered as that because it was done privately. So yeah, just want to say.
With the guy at all since that incident.
I can pull up a screen record. Don't make me do it. I can pull up a screen record when he was only in your box. What, a week and a half ago?
Yeah.
Don't make me pull up a screen record because I will embarrass you.
I'm not talking about that, Buster. I said I've had no personal communication with the guy on WhatsApp or anything. He was blocked after that, and he's remained blocked since then.
Thank you, Vince.
Okay.
There you go, Vince. Thank you.
So he's not someone that wants as a friend anymore.
Right. If it's that bad to you, I mean, how old are you, Daz?
What's my age got to do with anything? I'm not.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. Sorry I keep on going to the cooker. Stay there, guys. I haven't got a lighter. I've got to be honest, I think the blaster handled this amazingly. She weren't taking no shit. She pulled everybody up on the facts, I think she did amazing with this. I don't think it could have been handled any better. Certain times it was handled very sensibly. I thought it was brilliant the way it was handled.
Because it proves a point.
I'm not having 18-year-old girls ringing me or sending me messages.
Just let me read that comment. Why is she so angry at Daz and not Rossi? I don't think it was handled well at all. I think because, obviously Daz has had a lot to say. I think, there's obviously they don't get on, do they? Do you know what I mean? But as far as I'm concerned, Daz is a troublemaker. He does cause trouble to get people in his room and things like that. He starts on people just randomly. He's a troublemaker. He causes trouble for loads of people. And he says that he's triggered when people overspeak him, but he overspeaks everybody else and he gaslights a hell of a fucking lot of people. But in this situation, it's Rossi's fault. Rossi is solely to blame for taking them screenshots and sending them on. Facts.
You're 40 years older than this girl. So you're quite willing to have her dirty photographs and dirty videos sent to you and
I don't think Dan was joking when he said, I hope you screenshot it, because that is a weird comment to make in itself. I hope you screenshot it. Like, obviously you was curious as to what was what happened on that phone call with Rossi and, the lady involved. Do you know what I mean? I've already said that with Wendy. I've already said that. I don't know how long you've been in here, darling.
Firstly, Buster.
Oh, thank you, crazy man.
Photograph. It was one screenshot, and I.
You asked for more.
No, I didn't. When did I ask for more?
Look, honestly, Daz, you don't know who I am. I don't come without receipts.
When did I?
You think Ross is worse?
Yeah. He sent me one photo. I deleted it immediately. I can't control what somebody said.
You asked for it.
I didn't. You just played the clip where I said, when he said he's just out there on his own phone.
I don't want to put anyone in this box.
Buster, no. You've just played the clip, yeah, where Rossi says, I've just had Sarah Evans on the phone getting her backs out. I jokingly said, I hope you got screenshots. He was then speaking to Lukey, yeah, and Lukey said something, and he said, "You've both got a WhatsApp." I never requested the photographs. He sent it. Yeah, I can't control what someone sends to me. He sent it to me. I deleted it immediately. Yeah, and I told him he was out of order.
I think that's meant it.
For so long and not brought it to the app.
It was brought to the app. There's a video on my account where I called Rossi out for it. Go back through my old videos. There is a video when I'm sat in the car, yeah, and I called it out.
Yeah, but Daz, I believe you only called that out to save your own skin, to be honest, mate, because your immediate reaction was when Rossi said that was, "Oh, did you get a picture?" Or, "I hope you took a picture." So I believe you did that to cover your own back, really. Sorry, but it's facts. Rossi is still to blame, you know, for this, but I believe you did it just to cover your own back. So thank you, Upsy Daisy, for the Santa Elf surprise. Thank you, darling.
Did you call it out because it suited your narrative?
No, I called it out because I didn't agree with what had happened.
But you said, I hope you screenshotted it.
Anyone in the box.
Makes no sense.
I can't be responsible for everything everyone sends on WhatsApp. You know, I didn't request the photos. They were sent to me. I thought he was mucking about, and he decided he wanted to prove himself. I looked at it, you can hear my reaction going, "Oh, Jesus Christ."
And I do think that's a bit weird, Rossi. Sorry, Rossi, you know, I've never had any problems with you, but I do think it's weird that you felt like you had to prove that happened on a call. Do you know what I mean? You could have just said, "Well, you know, if you don't believe me, it's no biggie really, is it? You know, I'm telling you, you know, it's happened." I just think that your excuse for screenshotting it and sending it because you wanted them to believe you is a bit of a, you know, it's a bit of a sellout, really. You shouldn't have just took the pictures and sent them on, you know. Yeah, like I say, you know, I'm not going to sit here just because I get on with Rossi or, you know, he's been in the box and I've always got on with him and not have my true opinion. Thank you, Coco Chanel, for the penguin. Thank you, my darling. Yeah, I'm not buying that, Rossi. I'm not buying it at all that you just did it to prove, oh, look, yeah, it did happen. Thank you, Coco Chanel. Thank you, darling.
That was my exact reaction, and I did.
After you asked for it and received it.
Coco Chanel.
Get that screen recording up again. Yeah, I did not ask for the photo.
I said I will not let anyone in the box while you're talking. So after you've had your say, I'll allow more people in the box.
His wife was sat next to him. Morning, Sam.
I've just been banned off my main account. The recording was played. It'll be on the FYP now. You did turn round and say, did you get a screenshot?
I jokingly said.
And then you were also joking about it.
I did jokingly say, and I've already said that. I jokingly said, "Oh, I hope you got a screenshot." Yeah. Right.
So why would you want a screenshot of an 18-year-old?
I didn't want a screenshot. I never asked for a screenshot. It was an off-the-cuff comment. I didn't ask for a screenshot. Yeah, I thought he was messing about. But he wasn't. I never requested.
Come on, Daz. You're not fucking stupid. Come on.
I honestly thought he was messing about. Because Rossi has always been a bit of a joker.
Morning.
Yeah, and I actually thought he was mucking about.
Right, there you go. That's Daz's versions of events. Now we're going to move on to what Rossi has to say. Thank you, Sam and Coco Chanel. Big up, ladies.
The video went round. This has all been done on the app. Previous video went round of people calling me and Daz out for this, blah, 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 blah. Daz had a big live one night. He got Sarah Evans in the box. He got me in the box. Daz called me out. Me and Daz fell out over this. Daz called me out and literally pulled me over the coals about it. He said, "You were so stupid doing that, Ross, so stupid." I said, I know I'm stupid. I said, but at the end of the day, if I had video called her as a man and done what she done to me, I would have been arrested. You know, and it wasn't just the one. She called me 5 or 6 times that night. It went on into the evening. She called me 5 or 6 times.
And what Rossi should have done is blocked her. So if this person is continuously ringing you and doing things like this, you should have blocked her, Rossi. You know. Thank you, Coco Chanel. Not give her access to you so this can be a thing. So, you know, she's got to be careful with what I'm saying. You should have blocked her, mate. Right?
It's like, good.
Thank you, Stone.
Honestly, I'll let you speak.
And I just want to finish off.
Yeah.
And then I found out later she had called another 4 or 5 people doing the same thing. I think Dane that's on this app, I can't remember his name now, that she done it to him as well. But yeah,
and she shouldn't be going around doing this to people if that's the case.
It didn't go any further. Dad's deleted it. Lukey deleted it. I told him to. I said I shouldn't have sent it to you.
Because you kind of like, you have to keep things fair. She is, in a sense, she's a victim because Ross has screenshot what she's done and sent it on. So obviously she's the victim there. But also if she had gone around and done it to multiple other people, if it was a man doing that or an 18-year-old man, people would, you know, they'd have something to say about it, wouldn't they? Do you know what I mean? So we kind of like have to keep things fair here. But I do know that you're in the room, Sarah. If you do want to join the box, you're more than welcome, obviously, because we're having a conversation about you. But what was done to you in regards to screenshot and them sending the images, Rossi sending the images, it was, you know, it was terrible. But equally, if that's true, that you was doing it to other people, that's wrong as well. You know, so there's so many wrong things here. I think she was 18 at the time, but you're more than welcome to join the box, Sarah. I mean, I did see a comment. Someone said that isn't true, that you never did it to other people. So only you can tell us that. She was 20.
Hello.
Hello.
I didn't do it to anyone else. Rossi had asked me that night to give him a call regarding Deirdre. Obviously, I've left that. I've not been part of that community for a year and a half now around that time. So I don't know why people still hold that over my head. I made a mistake joining that community, you know. But he asked me to give him a call that night regarding information about Deirdre and stuff. So I did, but I was not totally with it that night because I'd already been out and I was wearing a low top and he asked me to pull my top down and I thought I'd do it as a joke, so I thought it was just a jokey laughy type thing. I didn't know he took a screenshot until after the call, and I didn't ring him multiple times either.
Right, okay. So do you know when he asked you to pull your top down, did you take it as he meant, like, you know, show something, or? Yeah,
that's what I thought he meant. So I thought I did it as a joke. I didn't think it would go as far as it did, and I wouldn't do it again. Like,
yeah, I wouldn't advise it, to be honest with you, darling, because obviously, you know, things like this happen, don't they, where people can screenshot and it's going to leave you, you know, in.
It didn't tell me that a screenshot had been taken because it was on WhatsApp, not Snapchat.
It didn't tell you?
No.
Oh yeah, it doesn't on WhatsApp, does it, when a screenshot's taken? No. Did you go to the police about this at the time, or did you just kind of like leave it? You know, you spoke about it, you both apologised to, you know.
He said he went to the police about me, but then he says that if I did, he'd try and get my daughter taken off me because it's a crime what I did. So I got worried and I didn't tell anyone.
Right, so to be honest, potentially two crimes could have been committed. So we got, you know, potential, you know, the very, you know, there's cyber flashing and things like that, but equally revenge porn, where he's took a picture of you and sent it on. So equally, you know, have you got proof of him saying this?
Yeah, I have on my other phone, yes. Not on this one because it's a new one, but I can get the proof off my other phone.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't know who you're speaking to about this because obviously I don't do exposures and things like that. But you know, if it makes FYP, I'll talk about it. But I'm not asking for anything, guys. I don't get involved in stuff like this. Yeah, I just think just be careful about what you're doing on videos. You know, video time and video call to people and. You know, these things ain't gonna happen. But if I'll be honest with you, I think Rossi is completely out of order for screenshotting and sending the pictures on. But equally, you know,
yeah,
that's not good either. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. All right, darling. Thank you for joining the box.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye, darling. If he asks, she did nothing wrong. If he asks, she did nothing wrong. What do you mean, darling? She didn't do nothing wrong. He consented. Right. Do you want to get in the box, guys, and talk about this, and then we'll play the rest of...
So basically, she's not in the wrong because he asked her to do it. If he never asked her to do it and she just did it, then she's in the wrong. He's in the wrong totally because he screenshotted it and passed it on.
100%. He shouldn't have done that. He should,
because he asked her to
at the end of the day,
and she did it. She's not in the wrong.
Yeah,
There's no crime there.
Even if, you know, he did consent to that, if he did consent to that and he took the picture, that he's still in the wrong. You know, even if there was consent there, he's still in the wrong.
Yeah, it's bad because she was young and impressionable, so...
Yeah, there you go.
Can I just add really quickly, on the same night Sarah Evans was on an account under a vulnerable adult on this app who was going through a lot of troubles at the time, going around pretending to be her, getting her boobs out all over the internet so it would look as if it was this other lady who's very vulnerable.
Say that again, sorry.
So on the night when this happened, Sarah Evans was also going round the app under the account of one of her friends at the time.
Yeah, but is there evidence of this though?
Yes, I've got the video myself personally.
And what was going on there?
So she was pretending to be this woman who was going through a lot of problems, who was her...
Right, okay.
Boobs out all over the internet.
Okay. Right, okay, guys. All right. Well, this got messy, didn't it? Very quick. Like I say, I don't do exposures on here. So it's not something that I would have, you know, shown in my boxes or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know if other people are still talking about it or, you know, whatever else. Right, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lost Princess and Illuminati. Hi, Julie.
Hiya, you okay?
Hello, darling.
Hiya. I'm probably not going to be liked for this, but all of them are to blame, even her, because it's like, yeah, she's young, but she still knows right from wrong. Do you know what I mean? At her age, I wouldn't have just got me boobs out for anyone. It's like if he said to her, go and stand in front of a car and get run over, she wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like, I've got to be honest, guys, I'm kind of like, I see everybody's point of view and I'm not sitting on the fence. However, what Rossi did, you know, he's a grown-ass man, you know, he still shouldn't have screenshot and sent the pictures on because...
Oh, no, he shouldn't have even asked for them in the first place, but like I say, they're all to blame, you know, they all played a part. So they can't all sit and do the blame game. It is what it is. They all did it, and you know. Yeah,
I just, you know, I just feel like, for me, in this situation, what he did is it's bad. You know.
Yeah, it is bad.
Yeah, he shouldn't have took them pictures and sent them on, darling. I'm sorry.
He shouldn't. No, he shouldn't. Like, I'm not taking away that fact from anything. You know, he's very much in the wrong. And he needs to be held accountable for it. And I would have gone to the police, you know. Yeah.
Especially
it's
as well
messy, isn't it?
because you know he did so much awareness and he put so much out there about Deidro.
Yeah.
You know, he was kind of like the guy that got that whole thing, pushed out there, and he was, pretty passionate about it, and then he's doing things like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
I'm
yeah.
disappointed in hearing this. I'm going to be honest, like, I'm a bit disappointed, but I'd say that to Rossi, I'd say, like, what you've done, it's not cool, mate. It's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
making it any different.
Very, very messy, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Julie.
Right, thanks for letting me up anyway. Have a lovely day.
Bye, darling.
Bye, lovely.
Thank you, Aaliyah. Right, let's listen to the rest of Rossi.
Why did Daz ask for screen recordings?
Did he ask for it? Because I don't remember if he did ask for it.
Do you want to play it?
Yeah, because I can't remember if he actually asked for it or not.
Right, bear with this, Rossi, because.
But literally, literally, Blaster, it was a screenshot. It was not a
Thank you,
recording. It was just a screenshot, and then I ended the call.
Seriously, one of the people I was shocked at is you. Trust
I know,
me
yeah,
on that.
but this has been done, Blaster. This has been done on the app as well. People already knew about it. People already knew about this.
I never knew about it.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, you get new viewers, you get new.
I know you get new people, but I actually done a live. I broke down it was like a few days afterwards on a live, and I apologised. Me and Sarah Evans have been in a box together. She apologised to me, I apologised to her, and we said we'd just drop it, because at the end of the day, what she done to me was wrong and damaging, because my wife was there, and I could have lost my marriage over it, because she's video calling me constantly, exposing herself.
But Rossi, you should have blocked her, mate. Thank you, Aaliyah.
Can you imagine the implications if a man done that to a woman? What she done to me? Just because I'm a man.
Yeah, but Rossi, you're no longer the victim. You're no longer the victim, darling, because facts, right? Facts. We have to keep things fair, male, female, whatever. But he should have blocked her. Like, I'm sorry. And I'm not, me and Rossi's always been okay. But he should have, if it was multiple times that she was calling, block. But she is wrong, if there was no consent there and she's getting the bats out, she shouldn't have done that, I know for a fact, if I'm going on video call, I don't know, let's pull somebody out the hat, I don't know, Luke, and I went, it would make him feel very uncomfortable, She said he asked her to, but this is what I'm saying, like, it's, unless there's evidence that he said that to her, do it, it's her word against his in this situation, unless there's concrete evidence that he said to Sarah, get him out. Do you know what I mean? No problem, Julie. Like, thank you, Julie.
Right, I'm not saying women are innocent. Right, I agree with that. But when you go and share things,
I know, I admitted that was wrong, but I didn't share it in the intent of being hurtful, harmful. It was just one of them moments where, like, you're saying I'm lying, and I didn't share it publicly online. I haven't sent it to anyone. I haven't published it online. It was literally two close, what I call two close friends that I knew it wouldn't go any further. But it was one of them moments where I did think. Which mean it did? Which mean it
went further.
Not as far as I know, it didn't go any further.
Daz told people.
He told people, but he hasn't sent the picture to anyone.
Well, so it's like me. I can turn around and go, all right.
Thank you, guys.
For example, I can turn around and say, oh look, my past relationship I was in, he beat the shit out of me. People will believe that. Do they need proof on that?
Well, some people do.
Apparently, Daz deleted it, guys, the picture.
I know, but I know what you're saying.
Thank you, Crazy Nan.
Because you shouldn't have to provide proof half the time, because people should believe you for what you're saying. But this is what this app's like. It's terrible, and people should believe it more, but people don't. People always want receipts. People always want screenshots. People always want evidence. It's mad. But no, I totally get what you're saying. I held my hands up at the time. Like I say, we had this big live. Everyone come in. I apologised to her. Dad's confirmed.
Yeah, according to Dad, so I don't know.
It had been deleted off my phone. I'd even, when I made my police report, that I was receiving these phone calls all night long of her exposing herself, and I even mentioned in the report.
Sorry, Rossi. Rossi, 1 minute, darling. I need another Mayfair balloon and some water, guys. Carry on tapping the screen. Rossi, if she was, you've just stated she was doing it multiple times, mate. That's what you've just stated in the live. You should have blocked her. If that's the case, Rossi, if that is true, why didn't you block her the first time she did it?
Shared the image that I took as proof to 2 people that I know. They said, do not share it any further. You shouldn't have done that, but do not share it any further. I said, I haven't. I know I shouldn't have done it, and it wasn't with any intent of, any revenge or anything like that. It was just basically, a lad saying, you don't believe me, it's happened. Here's a picture.
Yeah, but again, Rossi, I'm sorry. You probably think I'm digging Rossi out, but I ain't, guys. I'm just saying what I'm hearing. You don't take a screenshot of, somebody that's exposing themselves, and to prove that it happened, send them on. Like, we can't use it's stupid. Stupid.
My biggest problem isn't with you, mate.
Yeah.
Seriously,
sorry, yeah. Sorry, I can't. Sorry, it broke up then. Sorry, say it again. Sorry, Blaster.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
Right. My biggest problem isn't with you, right? My biggest problem is with Daz.
I know it is. I've seen what's been going on, Blaster. I've seen it.
Yeah. And I don't know whether you're scared of what's going to come out or what he has on you or whatever, but you jumped in
Daz hasn't got anything on me. The only thing I defended him on the other day, which I did, because I don't like people lying. Yeah. So me and Daz fell out, like I say, we're not friends as such.
I mean, look, I'm not going to sit here and say that I like Daz because I don't like him. I think the guy is... Hi, Daz, if you're listening. I think the guy is a massive fucking whinge. I think that he gets very envious and very jealous over other people doing better than him. I think he's manipulative. I think that he is a massive control freak from what I've seen, the way he handles his boxes and things like that. But in this situation, Rossi is 100% to blame because he screenshot the pictures and sent them on. However, it was creepy when Daz said, I hope you screenshot it, because and a reaction would be, if you didn't agree with it, to say, wow, that's a bit weird. Oh my God. You won't go, well, I hope you got a picture. You'd be like, oh God, oh no. Do you know what I mean? So they're both in the wrong, but it mainly lies in Ross's lap. And Sarah, shouldn't be...
We're not friends again as such. We're not like how we used to.
Yeah, I know you did the blaster. I know you did.
We haven't spoken properly for a long time. But the only thing I stuck up for him on is I went in Pearl's Live one day because people were saying he used to be a caretaker and he got sacked from his job. Well, I know for a fact he was never a caretaker. He had his own business, and that's the only thing I put people straight on, is that people were making up this narrative that he was a caretaker and he got sacked for sharing indecent images in a school. And I don't know where that storyline come from, but once again, I do know where it's come from. It's come from a certain person. I'm not going to mention any names because there's no point.
Honestly, Rossi, I don't know anything about that. I know the women.
No, that's the only thing I stuck up for him on that in the other day.
Yeah, I know the women he's threatened. I know the women that he's belittled. I know the women that he's had his mods onto. I know quite a bit about him. So that's why I couldn't understand why he jumped to his defence. That's all.
Yeah, that's the only thing I defended him on. Obviously, I've had issues in the past. Like, people will know. When I was a moderator on my lives, the amount of times
I don't know,
was getting messages
therapeutic
on my
junkie,
lives
I don't
getting pulled over
know.
the coals saying, how can you have this man as a moderator? He's talking over us, he's condescending, he's shouting at us, he's belittling women. I used to get it all the time,
I don't know, Brutus.
and in the end, it brought me down, and it partly it ruined my platform. Yeah.
See, the thing is, right.
Let me ask you
See, oh shit.
about that.
The thing is, I mean, like I say, the Clapper situation, like with me and, you know, the Clapper situation, I genuinely didn't realise what I did was in any way, do you know what I mean? Otherwise I wouldn't have done it, because it was done on a public platform. I didn't know the laws or legalities around it, do you know what I mean? So, I mean, Rossi, 100%, shouldn't have done that, but then I shouldn't have done what I did, do you know what I mean? Like, it was, and if I could take it back, I'd take it back, but I can't. You know, I just hope he's fucking, obviously he's learnt massively right from the situation. I don't think it's something that he'd be fucking doing again. Well, hopefully not, you know. Did she not? I don't know, darling. I don't know if I don't care if she met Deandro. I don't care if she, you know, showing Deandro's shit. I don't give a shit what she did. At the end of the day, this shouldn't have been done to her, but she should be, you know. So, no, he hasn't. He threatened her with the police yesterday. Why did he threaten her with the police yesterday? What happened yesterday? He needs to stay friends with his own age. See, the thing is, like, I used to have friends that were younger than me, you know. I mean, they were 18 and over, but, you know, I've got friends that are older than me, you know. I don't think that's, like, relevant. Personally, myself, if Ross is saying that she did it multiple times, why not block her on the first occasion? This is...
Do you think those people are true? Do you think they spoke sense?
Keep watching.
It's hard because
truthfully,
I've admitted to. Yeah, I'm not bringing Daz down, but I've admitted it to Daz in the past that he can come across a bit aggressive, a bit condescending, and talk over people. And if people talk over him, he doesn't like it. I've told him, I demodded him at one point because I said, Daz, you can't speak to people like that. So, yeah, I can see where certain people are coming from, the way they feel and the way they get spoken to. I've always tried to be respectful on this app and speak to people politely, let them have their say. I've had boxes
Ross has always been polite.
Screaming and shouting at each other, and I've been too nice. And people said, you're too nice, you're just letting people take over your platform. But I don't know, I try to be a people pleaser, and sometimes I try to be everyone's friend. I try to be everyone's friend blaster, and sometimes I know you did. I know you did.
And when I found out what I did today,
he's made it.
How can I be so wrong about someone?
Yeah, but like I say, it's one of them. It's wrong, but it was one of them moments where you think, for fuck's sake, Ross. You know what I mean? Like, it was one of them moments where, like, I don't believe that's happened, and I'm like, oh, it has happened. There you go. Here's the proof. It literally, and stupid fucking idiot I am. Stupid.
Well, at least he's admitted that.
So, what was the thing about you taking it to the police? Did you?
Well, basically, I've witnessed it. Daz said, like, you know, you can get in trouble for that. And
it's a messy situation.
So I phoned the police because I wanted to.
Do you not think you're being controlled by Daz? Be honest.
No.
This is a fair platform.
I haven't been on this app. You know, Daz has got his own platform.
So Blaster just said, right, do you think you're being controlled by Daz? What would Daz have over Rossi? That Rossi, as a grown man, would be controlled by Daz? So why is Rossi scared of Daz? Is there more to the story? What? Because his reaction should have been, I ain't fucking scared of Daz. Like, he's got nothing over me. Do you know what I mean?
But I had WhatsApp groups, yeah, and I got rid of them in the end because you know when you have like your mod groups, for example, when you have a platform.
I don't have.
And I had to get rid of it. It done me in the end. I had to get rid of it because people arguing in my WhatsApp group, my mod group.
Yeah, of course you can. It was Ross's reaction then to that was a bit strange to me. Come on, the blaster, darling.
Hiya, can I just...
Hello, darling.
I wasn't all going for Daz. If everyone had watched from the beginning before I got banned, the reason why I got banned is because I did go in hard on Rossi. I called him everything under the sun. What Rossi did in my box, he sat there and he explained everything. What Daz did is he didn't own up to nothing.
Yeah.
So I wasn't taking sides. Both of them are wrong. More so Ross, I probably worded it wrongly on my live. He should never ever have sent them pictures on.
Yeah.
He was the one that took them photos. He should never ever have shared them to anyone.
Yeah.
So what I don't want to do is take away what Ross has done because he's just as bad, if not worse. No one would have had them photos in their possession if he hadn't shared them to them people. But at the same time, Daz lies about it and he'll deflect and he won't own it and he'll blame it on everyone else. So that's what I was trying to get.
Yeah. Yeah.
All as bad as each other.
Okay, yeah. And do you know what? It's quite natural, isn't it? Do you know when you've got beef with somebody and you dislike somebody more than somebody else? It's like human nature. You naturally gravitate to, you know, the person that you like the most or, you know, dislike the less. It's human nature. We all do it. It's human fucking nature. You tell me one person on this app that is completely 100% unbiased and keeps it 50-50. Nobody does.
No. And for everyone in here that's saying, go and look at that girl's profile, it says a lot. You know what it is? It doesn't matter what you've got on your profile. It doesn't give anybody the opportunity or the permission to share photos of you when you... That's what annoys me with this app. They judge everyone, they go around a little judgment, look at our profile pictures, it leaves a little to the imagination. So what? Gives no one the right to share anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, do you feel there's more to it?
Yes, a lot more. I think the reason why I asked Rossi that question is because I still think Daz and Rossi still have a lot on each other.
Yeah. And that the reason I think that, I mean, do I care? No, I'll be honest. But the reason I think that is because his reaction to the question you just asked him.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like they don't want to upset each other or he doesn't want to upset Daz. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like if you've blocked someone, you've blocked them on everything.
Yeah.
You wouldn't let them on a fake account. You wouldn't let them in on a fake account and be in your box. So it honestly, it doesn't add up.
Yeah, I'm thinking that, watching it. 100%. I'm sure it'll all come out in the wash anyway.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more to it. So, but I'm not doing it, especially if I've had a drink because it's not right, and I can see why some people are saying why doing an awareness when she's drinking. So I wasn't going to drink, but I did. So I do apologise if that came across wrong. I probably should have left it to another day.
Yeah. Okay, darling. No problem. All right. Thank you, the blaster. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, darling. Right, where's that comment? I just seen a really interesting comment then. Sarah wasn't aware that this was going to happen online. So, okay, so if something happens on TikTok, right? So this was already out there. Obviously, it never got the traction that it has now. because obviously it's been spoken about in bigger rooms, right? So when this originally come out, it would have been, you know, in rooms that had less views, and it wouldn't have got traction on the FYP. So if it's already out there on TikTok, the fact that it's being spoken about again, you can't help that. You can't help that it's being spoke about again, because like how many times have we done the Clapper situation and it's been pulled up over and over again? You know, it's TikTok, it's the way things work, isn't it? You know, it didn't happen on here. I've seen what I'm saying is I've seen in videos that it was already discussed in boxes before yesterday. The situation was already discussed in boxes, so it had already made TikTok before yesterday. Do you know what I mean? So if a situation is already out there, then people are going to speak about it, aren't they? Like, I'm speaking about it today because it's on FYP. Do you know what I mean? If it weren't on FYP, I wouldn't be speaking about it. It's on the app today for Donna. Exactly. I cover FYP, and that, you know, that's what it is. Like, I ain't going to sit here and apologise for covering FYP, you know. So there you go. Yeah, 100%.
And in the end, I can.
Hello, my Lins.
You know, I just want to come.
Oh, Lins, love you, darling. Hope you had a lovely Christmas.
I don't know. It just got too much for me, but didn't think much about it. And then a video went round. This has all been done on the app. Previous video went round of people calling me and Daz out for this, blah 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 blah. Daz had a big live one night. He got Sarah Evans in the box. He got me in the box. Daz called me out. Me and Daz fell out over all this.
See?
Me out and
Did you hear the beginning of the video? Thank you, my Lins. So in the beginning, Lins, thank you, my darling. Thank you, Lins. So in the beginning of the video, Rossi said it was already discussed in boxes before the Blasters live, right? Thank you, Lins. Love you, darling. Listen to the beginning.
Went round. This has all been done on the app. Previous video went round of people calling me and Daz out for this, blah 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 blah.
See?
Daz had a big live one night. He got Sarah Evans in the box. He got me in the box. Daz called me out. Me and Daz fell out over all this. Daz called me out and literally pulled me over the coals about it. He said, "You were so stupid doing that, Ross. So stupid." I said, I know I'm stupid. I said, but at the end of the day, if I'd video called her.
There you go. So that's Ross's It's Unethical. Therapy junkie. Come in a box, darling. Come in a box. Oh, thank you, Lins. Thank you, darling. Yeah. Do you know what it is? It's Christmas post, Lins. It's Christmas post. I know you love me. It's not your fault. It's a postman's. Are you, darling?
Merry Christmas. I know it's gone now, probably all over it. There are quite a lot of problems with exposures generally, but when you've got things like this where there's any kind of essay or kind of that sexual stuff involved, if you look at, say, media where people are discussing people committing crimes, there are quite a lot of strict ethical guidelines around how to do it, and I think because this is social media, people don't know, they're not aware of that, and they don't apply any of that stuff, and there's been quite a lot of research showing that that's kind of caused quite a lot of harm. That's why a lot of people question stuff like true crime, because it's not discussed with the do no harm principles in mind.
I get that. So basically, sorry I didn't mean to speak over. It's just that it's in my brain. If I don't say it, I'm going to forget. So basically, I get what you're saying. People aren't equipped or qualified to deal with aftermaths or, feelings during. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, but there's also stuff like preparation before. Like in the media, you wouldn't ever talk to a victim or discuss a story without having at least made the victim aware of what was happening, because if they're going to then see it, or their family are going to see it, then that can be re-traumatizing. And unless you have all of the facts in front of you, it's it's just not like, it's a bit of a minefield ethically to kind of go ahead and discuss it. Because then obviously, you know, Sarah got in the box and she'd just come out of work and she wasn't expecting to be seeing that talked about all over the app. So I think like in those circumstances, regardless of whether it's been discussed before, because of the nature of it, there's just quite a lot of stuff tangled up with it that I think people are just not aware of.
Yeah, I get that. I do get that 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear, therapeutic junkie. I don't know. What a day back, eh?
It's been a hell of a 24 hours, hasn't it?
Yes, but it's TikTok, isn't it? Like, you know, you think things are going to calm down and then boom, here we are.
Yeah. And it's always 25 stories where you thought there might just be a quiet night. It's one extreme to the other, isn't it, on here?
Yeah, I know, exactly. But I do get where you're coming from, darling. Thank you for joining the box. I was reading your comment and I didn't understand what you were saying. I thought I'd get you in the box to explain, you know.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, my darling.
See you soon.
Did you have a nice Christmas?
I did. I didn't do much. Still not that well, but yeah, it was all right. I don't mind. I'm happy enough.
Okay, my darling. Well, sending you love. Mwah.
And you too. Bye-bye.
Bye, darling. To be fair, you and Luke have always pre-warned a person or given them a chance to speak before, etc. Pre-warned. I don't know about pre-warning. If somebody, not pre-warn, you know, as such, but if someone messages and says, can you not cover this on the show today because of my mental health, I don't touch it. And I've got many messages that would say, you know, can you not do this? Can you not talk about it? And I haven't covered it. Doesn't matter how big the story is. Do you know what I mean, guys? So I am very respectful there. You know, thank you, Charlie. There's so many things that I haven't covered on the FYP because people have asked me not to. So I do feel like I'm quite respectful there. So, yeah. If it's on the app, Red Talk's on it, shut up. Yeah, if it's on the app, I'm going to speak about it, like, you know, sorry. I'm so mindful and have been so mindful on so many situations that make the app, like, everybody else covers it, but, you know, I'm the only person that's not meant to cover it. Sorry, but it's not happening. I'll cover whatever I want to cover on the FYP, and that's the way it is now. I have Tanya. Right, where are we going next? Okay, Sarah Evans joins the Blasters box and things escalate real quick. Here we go.
Are we there? Sarah's in the box.
Oh, Sarah.
Yeah. Hi, Sarah.
Sarah, this will come up again.
Hi. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that all of this.
It's okay. I just had to leave work because I'm really stressed.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I was going to go live about and talk about it anyway, but he said pictures of me without my consent, and he said to lift up my top on and Rossi told me to do it, and then he took a screenshot and shared it to Luke and Daz.
Right, I'll ring the police now.
Sarah, please. Sarah. Oh, for fuck's sake.
So, hang on a minute. Why is he going to the police? Why is Rossi going to the police? Oh, because he is trying to say she's lying. So I wouldn't say anything, right? Okay. There's nothing the police will do about that. Sorry. It's her word against his, unless it's in a message or there's proof. It's your word against theirs. What there is proof of is him screenshotting and sending messages. So there's nothing the police could do where you're concerned. Do you know what I mean? So him going to the police, what can the police do? It's your word against hers, but there is evidence of you screenshotting and sharing, right? Isn't this more painful for the victim than the original incident? Isn't this more painful for the victim than the original incident? Well, yeah, I suppose so, because it's opening out old wounds, isn't it? Because, you know, it's on TikTok. He reported her for harassment. He was acting like a victim of exposure. In this situation, he's not, unfortunately. So, you know, just came on. I did, thank you, Kelly. I hope your Christmas was lovely as well, darling. What gives creators the right to discuss on the FYP? FYP's fair game, you know. Whatever makes FYP, people are going to talk about. We love it, don't we? We love FYP and things like that. So, you know, guys, she requested the box herself. Yeah, he's using tactics. Do you think so? I know Sarah's been in the box, boss lady. I don't think. No, I know they don't mean me. Misread, she did this with yeah, but I don't want to talk about what happened with Deidre. We know about her and Deidre and the whole Deidre situation, right? We're talking about the fact that what happened was still wrong, so we can't deflect and say, you know, what about this, what about that? What happened to her was still wrong, you know? So love you, Linz. I'll speak to you later, darling. Mwah. There we go, guys. So does anyone want to join the box? Does anyone got anything they want to say?